Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Between Plays. Okay, listen, guys, I'm really excited about ACDC. Just to give you a little bit of information here, I did a massive amount of research on ACDC, Bryson Goodwin, excuse me. And I was interlinking companies like Lamari Gold, Bam Bam Resources. Look, it can go on and on. There's others. And linking that Bryson Goodwin and Yari Nyaikin are in companies together. Who's Yari Nyaikin? Well, he's the biggest backer. He's the big of CloudMD, and they work in places, lots of places together. So, you put these things together, and you're going, things that make you go, back in the day. So I'm talking really fast here because I am so stoked about it. Look. ACDC went into an agreement partnership with Rich Power, Energy Corporation, out of Shanghai, Shenzhou, I believe in Yangsu, China, Shenzhou, I think it's Shenzhou. Two major cities, the province of Jiangsu, and in Shanghai is a research and development plant, and the manufacturing plant, I believe, is in the province of Jiangsu. And what you're looking at here is you're looking at a company, Rich Power, that have over 70 patents, more to come, EV smart charging stations. It's insane what they have. You look at ACDC, they were different names in the past, but you know what? Listen, guys, many companies were different names in the past. Look at CloudMD. I mean, they get Quebec, they get Alberta, they uplist. They're the monopoly, man. They have the secret sauce, baby. So the thing is that when you look at that, you can't just you can't go, oh well, different companies. Look, you need to innovate. You need to adapt. You need to innovate. You need to bring it on. You need to always move forward. I mean, you can't be stuck in the past. Things were attempted. Maybe they were really good. Maybe it made him a lot of money. Maybe it made the investors a lot of money. Was it like the mainstream? Maybe not. You got to look at a lot of Canadian stocks. Look, what I'm saying is that you can't compare them really with, American stocks. In the sense that, come on, the NASDAQ and stuff like that, you look at this and, everybody's saying it. Let's not hide it. Everybody says it. Everybody says it all the time. Oh, man, wait when it gets on the NASDAQs. Oh, everybody. And look at Shopify. Companies, as soon as they hit, well, they got 10 times the population of Canada. So I mean, come on, that's all it is, man. It's the numbers game. And anyways, look. There's an article on www.betweenplays.com. I highly suggest that you go and read this article. All right, and naturally, I'm always going to tell everybody, do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. People are not going to know what they're holding here in their hands. They really don't. Go look at the Echoville Squamish, what they were planning on doing there. Basically, ACDC is going to supply all their needs. Even EV smart battery charging stations. Look at all the stuff they're going to be supplying there. How much of the project... Look. They made these agreements with Rich Power and Intelligent Battery Technology. You have to look at that too, IBT. And how long has it been now? They did this in late October, November, finalizing these things and stuff like that. January, February, they're already up with DayMac, Canada, leading supplier of light electric vehicles. Come on, guys. How long did that take? Not very long. In the beginning, people were saying, well, they're, look at their website. Well, when you're trying to make agreements, you're trying to do this, you can't do everything perfectly. It's impossible. I mean, I know just what it's like to go through getting a YouTube channels up, getting articles up, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, all this kind of stuff. I'm going to be offering lots of different things along the way, all right? And I'm working on all of them now, all right? And I'm trying to make it one nice cohesive unit. because Betweenplays, I plan on doing this for a long time, and then hopefully even my kids could take over, and it's just, I plan on making it really big. So the thing is that when I and look, I've had companies in the past myself, and look, there's a lot of time involved. Man, just me researching a company to do a video like this takes me a long time, because I'm really digging. I want to know as much as I can on the CEO. I want to know as much as I can on the company. And believe me, I dug in to the CEO. I dug in to the company itself, the companies that it were beforehand. I went through Sidar, and I went through everything, hours, days. All right, and I started this on Friday. I didn't expect that they were gonna hit this, contract like that. But I was in this stock when it was 18 cents, and I had put in what I can afford to lose. Now, if you have a diversified portfolio, look, it's always gonna matter. But if you have a diversified portfolio, you got some stuff with some, meat and bones, and then, you have some salad on the side, and you got, some gravy here. Look, if you got a little bit of everything, you're gonna enjoy your meal. It's the same thing with stocks. You gotta be able to diversify properly, and that's the key word here, properly. So, look, I was in this at 18 cents, and because of my diversification, because of how much money there is, I said, you know what, I can afford to lose this much. I put in that much, and today I'm rewarded. But you know what? This is nothing. As the article in Betweenplays states, ACDC, you don't know what you got until you lose it. It's just like some people that got into Blink and got out almost right away, or into Wimmy and got out almost right away when it hit skyrocketing numbers, or some people that got into Neo didn't know what they had, and they're like, oh, I wish I would have held on longer. You know what? This company, in my opinion, is going to have its day. Today wasn't its day. It's going to have its day. With all the technology that they have. Ionics, Titan, the EV charging smart charging stations, the renewable batteries, the recyclable, the blockchain data. Kathy Woods was saying how Uber and Lyft, missed out on an opportunity. Look, I am in this for the long run. I have a feeling that, and it's not only based off feeling, this is educated guess, all right? This is an educated guess from Betweenplays. It's an educated guess. This is our guess for ourselves, for our portfolio. I'm waiting. This stock is going on the NASDAQs. This stock's going up on the NASDAQs. And when it does, it's going to fly through the roof. That's all I got to say. I'm holding on. I'm holding on with what I could afford to lose. Everybody should do their own due diligence. As I stated, I'm not a financial advisor, but I have a feeling it's an educated guess and based off of a ton of research. It's not just because their name is ACDC and it's in the EV battery market and in line with the future. It's because it actually has the technology, because they are involved with a company called Rich Power Energy, and Rich Power Energy has the technology. Rich Power is known. They're in two major cities, and you know what? And in Jiangsu, I don't even know if it's a major city that they're in. It's their manufacturing plant, so I don't know enough about that area. But I went and I did my due diligence of looking up the companies, looking at the buildings, looking at what they were. I'm in this long term. I am not touching it. I could have taken out profits today, 81 cents. Easily. I would have made big money. But there's no way. There's no way, because with the tech that they have, and they can put up specs saying that better than Tesla. I haven't seen anyone come after them yet. And it's not like Elon Musk hasn't been tweeted, all right, hey, look at this company. They're saying that they got specs better than you when it comes to that. look, let's just compare, right? We're just talking. Let's compare. What's Blink at right now? $40, $38. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. So what is Blink at right now? Just out of curiosity, let's just take a look at that. So let's see what Blink is at. So Blink. Oh, Blink is at 52.10. Oh, that's so amazing. Great. I'm making money over there too. Look, listen. We've seen, remember, go back a few months ago, we've seen the pictures of some of these charging stations. ACDC is going to have the smart charging stations supplied by Rich Power Energy, who states that they're very proud. And if you know that the Chinese are very proud of their technology when it comes to, how it looks like and how it's working. I mean, this is not 1970, right? And 1960, where you used to say "made in China" and you'd laugh at it. It's not the same times. We're not in the same times anymore, all right? So, I honestly, 52.10. That's beautiful. Look, ACDC. People are not really paying attention to it because it's on a .cn. It's a .cn stock. No one really cared about CloudMD when it was on .cn. No one really cared about Skylight Health Group when they were on .cn and under CB2. Look, Premier Health was CloudMD at that time. So you look at anyone that was on the .cns, and people, look, it's a risk stock basically, right? And then they start going to the venture, and then they get onto the .to. And major corporations really do wait for them to get onto the .tos and to the NASDAQs and stuff like that, because they want the company to have a a sort of some time, strong financials like that. Now look, naturally, I'm not saying that there's no risk in ACDC, right? I mean, let's be realistic here. There is risk in ACDC, absolutely. But after what they just did today with the DAMAC, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't have. Yeah, so it's in the article. Go look it up in my in Betweenplays article. All right, I'll link it at the bottom here. Just that alone, the revenue stream. I think it's in the Q2 that they're going to be putting everything up. Like, there's things coming. So, look, I'm not saying that this is going to be, a $20 stock in a month or two. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is that it's a company to look at, to pay attention to put in what you can afford to lose at a very good position, all right? And as the company grows and they start getting, stronger financials, they start, expanding this and that, and then you can really see a massive future. Look, even if a company is at $2 and $3, is that where you think the company is going to stop in its growth? Well, I mean, it doesn't have a very good forward future outlook, right? It's not really I don't consider that a high growth stock, staying stuck in a penny stock range. I like it when I start seeing stocks hitting 52.10, like Blink. And when I look at the technology from this company here, if I give it a year and a half of growth, getting contracts to put EV chargers at hotels, they can go to North America. Now for the over the counter, so CRYBF for the over the counter, because it used to be known as Crypto Block, and that's where I think that came from. So listen, guys, read the article. I'm out. I haven't stopped working all weekend on looking up all these CEOs. Naturally, just researching. So all I'm going to say is go read the article. Remember to do your research. What's our motto? Research, prepare, plan, execute. Stay strong, everybody. We'll see you soon. Hello to everyone out there. Just taking 2 seconds of your time and asking you to hit the subscribe and the like button. I'd like to also direct you to betweenplays.com, www.betweenplays.com, where we put up many different articles. We have 3 different writers at the moment, and we're trying to up the authors. And go to our Twitter account for like really quick information at Betweenplays 1, and we'll be able to get people to pre-market information and whatever comes along that is important to macroeconomics, microeconomics. As we say here, our motto: research, prepare, plan, execute. Always do your due diligence, and stay strong, everybody. Stay strong.